Welcome to Still Dripping Happy Hour.
Welcome to episode 150 of the Still Dripping Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason, and on the move tonight, we got Hayes. Holla.
It's freezing out here. Can you see the steam,
Coming off
from my hot tea? Yeah, man. 150 times.
150. Whew. That is pretty incredible.
I can
Congratulations.
I bet we can think of all kinds of things that I haven't done 150 times.
Yeah, same.
I'm not going to think about it right now, but 150 times. Was that the Mickey Mouse thing you made up, right?
Yeah. Yep.
When are you going to send that to me so I can put it on the merch tab?
I'll do it. I was looking through a long time ago. Do you remember doing when I did like the PSA stuff? Public service announcement stuff?
Maybe.
And it was with the flea market stuff. It was like a Mickey hand holding a Hennessy bottle.
Yes, I do.
And then there was like
totally
a grill
those.
with the brushing teeth. And
Dude, send me all of those.
I don't know where they are. I can't find them. I got to figure out if we posted them to the Instagram or not. I don't know.
No, this has got to be in the email somewhere or on the drive.
Maybe they're on the drive. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, I totally forgot about that Hennessy with the hand.
They were pretty cool, the ones that we did.
Yeah, they were.
But anyways.
So the Still Dripping Happy Hour is sponsored by the Still Dripping merch store. See the link in the description. And what else are we supposed to say? Follow all the stuff. Instagram.
Yep, we have 3 viewers on YouTube right now. So
who's
go ahead
on there? Can you tell who it is?
Hit the subscribe button. No,
who are y'all?
We can't see who it is, but they could tell us.
Raise your hand who you are. Yeah, comment and tell us who it is.
I think you have to be signed into your YouTube account, maybe. Maybe that's how it works.
Rylan. Fry Guy.
Fry Guy. He uses government name, so we can't hide that one.
Fry Guy. Fry Guy told me. Hey, wait a second.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Fry Guy told me that he got his shirt. He got his merch, and he said it was dope. And I told him to post it and tag us. So Fry Guy, do that so that we can give you some props. And then I told you, Mason, like my biggest concern about the merch thing was the quality. And so far, based on the items I have gotten, and now the feedback that I've gotten from at least 3 people that have said that they've gotten stuff is positive.
Okay.
It's thumbs up.
I like that.
Printify, shout out to Printify. He got the broke tee that you made.
That's the best one on there, I think.
No.
I think maybe we cut down the volume that we have. You think people are having trouble deciding? There's like 30 shirts up there, isn't there?
I don't know, man. I've never done anything like this in my life. So I just thought I'd throw it all on and see what sticks. But do you see there's like 58 things total in the store? And so listen, no, listen. 30. So what does that mean? If you can see 25 things, 30 of them I've hidden. So it's just waiting.
I got you.
I think I told you last week. I've just been, whatever comes to my brain, I create it, and then I put hidden. So if it sucks or if we don't want to do it, so what? But at least I didn't forget about my idea.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, before we move on, tell us about your necklace, because I don't think we've talked about that before.
This was my Christmas gift. It's freshwater pearls. So I know I'm upper echelon now. You know, Landon was talking about we're high class.
You're a Williamson County girl now.
Yeah. So the story behind this is Haley's aunt, but everybody calls her Aunt Lee. She works for her government job is, I don't know if I want to give her info out like that, but she sells jewelry. So she got these we were over at her house, and like her big thing, like she gives Haley and her 2 sisters jewelry all the time. And that's like every gift is jewelry, and it's very nice jewelry. So top of the line jewelry. And so we were up there we went to Dollywood in the Tennessee game like a month ago or 2 months ago. And so we were up there, and Haley's trying on all this jewelry stuff, and I pick up these pearls, and I'm like, oh yeah, these would look great on me. And she was like, well, I've seen some athletes starting to wear pearls. And I was like, yeah, you have? And so I started telling her, like, one of the guys, he used to play for the Cubs. He played for the Braves for a little bit. They asked him why he wore his pearls, and he said, because I'm a bad bitch.
Quote. That was a quote.
So that's what I told her, and she thought it was hilarious. So at Christmas, brother-in-law Seth, and I both opened up a string of pearls. Is that what you call it?
So he got some pearls too.
Yeah, we both got. She made clear that it was freshwater pearls, not saltwater. I think that means they're a little lower class, but to me, my untrained eye, I can't tell. So
yeah, they're real. Care, really?
I wouldn't even know if they were real or fake, but she told me they were real, so I believe it. But yeah, that's the story of the pearls.
For you. Are you going to wear them all the time?
Yeah, I told Haley they're my podcast pearls, so I'm just going to wear them for the pod.
So ironically, my wife got me a necklace I've never had any jewelry ever. And my wife got me a necklace. It's a Cuban, and it's so awesome. It's big and gaudy. And I took it off before. I should have kept it on.
You should have kept it on.
But I've never had any jewelry. Not a big jewelry guy. I've been made fun of. It's been very like it or hate it, especially in my work, my government job. Some people see it and they're like, oh, wow, that's huge and tacky and that's horrible. And then other people are like, that's awesome. I can't believe you're wearing that. So you should wear it to work. Illegal necklace.
Illegal necklace Fridays. All right. Well, I was flashing it up there, but we got into story time too much. But Fry Guy says, what is Hayes' top 5 things he wish he could do 150 times? And censor, please, because maybe we'll come back to it later in the episode.
I'm going to have to give that some thought.
Okay.
I'm going to really have to ponder that. That's a great question, Fry Guy. Fry Guy, before we went live, we were saying that we need to have you on. You can even pop on right now. We'll send you the link if you want to. When we get in the box, you're welcome to. So, intern, welcome to. Who, man, I wish we would have known anybody else that's watching chat so we know who you is.
Trying to see if I have his number. I don't, but I sent you the link, Hayes. So
yeah, it's fine.
It's in our group, so you can forward it to him.
You want to, Fry Guy, if you want to do it, you just text me or chat again.
Look, keep on going here. All right, episode 150.
Hold up. This is breaking news, and it's not sneaker related, but I feel like it because of.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say. Cue Rocky Top, man.
Yeah, I don't think we can. No, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh,
or we're talking about Saban.
Yeah,
dude, we got to talk about that.
It's a great day for Tennessee fans, man. We beat them one time for Alabama.
Fry Guy says next week. Perfect, right. Fry Guy. It's a big enough story that we should at least touch on it. And yeah, I agree. Drippin' Bourbon with a comment about suck it Saban. Yeah, again, I'm a North Carolina fan, and it's whatever. But you can't deny the greatness of that guy, and as it relates to football coaching and his success and championships and. Man, anybody who likes or has ever liked football, you'd be stupid to say that you wouldn't want him as your coach.
Yeah.
And from every element, winning championships, recruiting, putting players in the NFL, like there's nobody better.
Yeah.
And so, 100%. Yeah, respect. I would just give my flowers to Nick Saban, and it's not a sports podcast, but I just feel like that was necessary to say that.
Yeah, it's a great day for anybody not an Alabama fan.
Yeah, you think? I wonder if Landon. That's why Landon couldn't make it tonight.
Maybe he's partying.
He might be partying.
Yeah. I guess we should say congrats to the Wolverine fans out there.
Yeah, whatever. I only know one.
You only know one Wolverine fan?
Yeah.
I don't know if I know any personally.
Yeah, see, that's why. I even forgot the national championship was on Monday night. Totally forgot.
I was watching it. I had Washington in the sports books, so came up with an L there. But that's okay.
I might have watched. I watched part of a North Carolina game. I watched North Carolina and Duke. That was the only football game I watched all year.
Wow. Okay. All right. We ready to jump inside the box?
Do it, bro.
Let's get it. I guess this is this is inside the box, but let me make
What's
everybody
inside
mad.
the box?
That's my shoe in the box.
All right, first up, biggest news of the week. Tiger Woods and Nike no longer a team.
What about this? Was this surprising?
I thought it was. What do you
I thought
think?
it was very surprising.
I saw a bunch of people trying to break it down, and
I mean, I had heard, I
know.
read. So what I have read is that his son signed with some other company,
I saw that. Yeah,
and that might have had something to do with it, to where Tiger's going to jump over and be involved with his son. But end of an era, right? This is pretty big news as it relates to sneakers and Nike. And I mean, I like golf, but I've never owned anything that had Tiger Woods on it. But that's it.
No, I think it's a pretty huge deal. I mean, I feel like Nike people wanted or athletes now wanted to be part of Nike in terms of golf because of one and only Tiger Woods. I mean, he made golf cool. There's so many anecdotes that everybody else is going to say as well, but it's just interesting. I saw a lot of people saying it was Nike not re-signing because they're trying to push Jordan golf more than Nike golf. To me, maybe there's somebody out there who can sign Tiger. It just seems weird. Like, you're not going to sell many, signature golf shoes. Like, I get that. Yeah. But there's still a whole line out there. And I guess it depends on if Tiger wants to do his own thing, or, he's been wearing FootJoys recently, and maybe FootJoy can offer him a ton of money. I feel like they probably have a lot of money from old people wearing their shoes. I mean, everybody wears FootJoy shoes, it seems like. So it'll be interesting. Maybe he does his own thing. If that's something he wants to do, maybe it's just about Charlie. I don't know. Very interesting, though. 27 years is a long time to not have. I mean, you got obviously the Kobe, after Kobe passed, like, they went away from Nike and then came back, but you got Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, and Tiger. That was the other Nike guy. And I'm sure he has a building at the Nike campus, which is weird to not have him signed for life. So that's interesting, but I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of story there that we're not ever probably going to know, knowing Phil Knight and knowing Tiger. So
I wonder how much of it you can argue that his popularity, think about how to say this, ever since the whole divorce and the coming out where he had all these affairs and stuff, like, he was never the same as a player. He was never the same. I think that took a big hit on his popularity even. And it's never been the same since all that happened. And now, dude, how long ago was that? 10 or 12 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
So it's also
8 to 10.
So if my oldest child is about 19, he was 6 or 7 when Tiger was even pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. And he doesn't
Yeah.
remember that probably. And so I just wonder if that has to be in there somewhere. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like it was is Tiger in 2003 or 10
Right.
even that we're talking about, right?
Right. To me, it also feels like the Jordan brand, the people who are going to wear Tiger shoes at this day and age and people who are going to wear Jordan brand golf shoes are the same person, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that is pretty clear. On Jordan has one lane outside of, like, if you don't include golf, they've got retros. Nobody's buying in volume new Jordans that are coming out. So you got retros. Then how do you grow their market? You have to go into golf.
Yeah.
Because the link is there between Jordan loves golfing. He's known for doing that. And so if you're just going to take all of that market and shift it over to Jordan, which they've already gone there. I mean, every player that's signed by Nike wants to wear Jordan golf shoes, right? I mean, that's just, it is what it is. And so that seems to me like a natural thing of Jordan can't really grow without golf. It seems like right now, as crazy as that sounds, like they're not going to do numbers in football. They're not going to do any other sport besides golf. So,
yep. And and to be honest, the Jordan brand, I mean, we can argue all day about our opinions on the drops, but the brand is still as strong as ever. And there's no tarnish on that like there is on Tiger Woods brand over the course of the last, dude, when I can't even tell you when that was now.
They only made one memorable Tiger Woods shoe, and it was that
which I couldn't even tell you.
It actually re-released with the green bottom Masters colorway in November, I think. So I wish I would have tried a little harder on that drop, but they're like $250 retail. So I mean, that's the only shoe though that is like people remember Tiger for. There's not a whole line of them. They never did like ton of signatures for him.
It was all golf equipment and putting his name on hats,
right?
And
logo,
apparel,
the hats,
but talk about a huge fall off in your brand. I mean, we've seen some big people fall, but I mean, and I remember when I was in college and right after college, even it was like Tiger Woods was the most popular person on the whole planet.
Yeah.
And then once all that stuff happened and it like took a huge mental hit, like now it's interesting that it's become a feel good story and like you root for the guy and you want him to do good because you think of the Tiger of old, right? You don't,
right?
And then we haven't even gotten into the wreck and his almost losing a leg and so this makes sense from a business standpoint for Nike, but it is surprising because I would have assumed this was a lifetime signing like LeBron.
Yeah. In terms of the evolution of Tiger, it feels like, and this might not be the case at all, but it feels like he is now like going into that Kobe mode of like, I want to be a dad. Like, I just want to be a dad. And like, he's going to be at the majors and he probably won't win another one. He might win one more. Let's say that. But it feels like he's going, like he saw Kobe being an all-star dad and he's like, I want to do that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And hopefully that's what we get to see too, because that would be really cool to see, just like it was with Kobe for the limited time that we saw that. So
yeah, I agree with you.
Hey, speaking of Jordan golf, I do have a question. I was going to save this till the end. I don't know if you know this. Do you know what these three people have in common? This is Haloti Ngata, Tony Finau, and Jabari Parker. I'm sure you know who that was.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Duke. Yeah, he's from Chicago. Are these Jordan athletes?
Actually, I think they might have been at some point, but that's not what they.
Okay, wait a second.
I heard this on a podcast.
They are all LDS, Latter-day Saints.
It's possible.
I know Jabari Parker. Oh, then that's not it.
I know these two are from Utah, for sure.
No,
the two on the left. They could be, but they're also all three of these guys are cousins.
Really?
Yes, Haloti Ngata, Tony Finau, and Jabari Parker are cousins. What?
How?
I don't know. I have no idea. I could not figure out that much, but I heard it on a podcast. Finau was on the Complex Sneakers podcast. And I heard that, and I was like, wait, what? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. But
Drippin' Bourbon, LDS is Latter-day Saints, so that means they're Mormons. Latter-day LDS. I'm sorry, that's how the Mormons.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Shorthand that.
They could be. That would
I know
make
Jabari
sense.
Parker is like his first. He was having a hard time trying to figure out how to wear his Mormon garb underneath his jersey for a while.
Yeah. Finau's from Utah, and I think Haloti Ngata might be from Utah as well. So it could be the same as well. But
Wow.
yeah, they're all three
close.
of them are cousins. Yeah, that was close.
Educated guess.
All right, back up here. We got some Travis Scott's going away from Earth Tone colorway. Immediately when I saw this, I thought Laney.
That's exactly what I thought.
Apparently, Travis Scott's high school is the same colors,
Yeah.
so that's what you get these from. I think it's kind of a cool, different look for a Travis Scott. You don't have these bright colors normally. What do you think?
The yellow is just too dang yellow. It's just too much.
Very yellow.
It is so freaking yellow. It's
This
like
is-
a taxi cab.
I mean, this was my high school colors, yellow, or I guess technically it was gold and royal blue. But I feel like this is the only place you're going to see these pop up. It's like if your high school has these colors and you're going to a game, which I don't really go to their games, so I won't be wearing these. But it's like, yeah, I'm not sure. This is a high school team.
The backward swoosh really seems to throw this shoe off. There's too much of that white in the middle, that panel. Feels like there's just too much there.
Yeah. It
This
looks
I
very
do not like
weird.
these are the first Travises in a while that I can say that I'm not a fan of.
I like them just because I feel like most of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows are indistinguishable in terms of like colors, and they're all the same 4 colors. It's just what blocking are we going to get this time?
That's fair.
So I think it's interesting in terms of that. I would never wear these. I don't think they're especially cool. I think it's a refreshing take. Right. What do they go with? That's a good way to say it. I think
a trendy, not even a hipster. There's definitely an audience for this, and you and me are not the person for this shoe.
This is a skateboarding shoe, right? That's what it feels like.
Yeah, or somebody that wears oversized clothes and a beanie a lot.
A skateboard.
That's what I said. That's what I mean.
Yeah. All right. Next up. Oh, this one's gonna make you. This one might make you happy. The next one will make you. 2 away will make you really happy, but these might make you happy. Soul Goods Airship 1. It's kind of a different take on the Airship than we've seen. The pictures that I get kind of don't do it justice because the brown is 2 different colors.
So it's chocolate. I was going to say it's hard to tell what color that is.
Yeah, it's brown, but I like if it's the one on the right. If you're looking on YouTube, we're looking at the Soul Goods Jordan Airship, which is the prelude to the Air Jordan 1. It's like a suede gray to brown colorway. The one on the right looks good. The one on the left is a little too chocolatey. It just depends on which one you get.
It's like pudding.
Yes.
If it's this dark you were correct. The one on the right is really dope. I don't know what I think about the gray on it though. That kind of it looks like the sole is gray too, and I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't feel like I mind it. I wish the toe box was a different color.
Okay,
or
really?
or material. I don't know. I feel like that should be gray as well. If you're gonna make the whole front of it gray and the whole back brown, that makes sense.
I'm trying to find close-up pictures of these guys.
Yeah, these 2 pictures were some of the best I could find, but the lighting apparently makes or breaks this shoe.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing for shoes, I don't think.
No.
So
Yeah, I'll say this is a 6.
that feels fair.
Okay.
6 feels fair. I'd probably go a little higher, but yeah, the toe box being a different material and color, and I don't know. I don't love it. A different airship than we've seen. Do you know the significance of the 5 on the heel? I'm not sure what that is.
I don't even
there's
know
something
whose
on
it is.
There's something on like by the ankle as well. I can't tell what that is either. I have no idea. Maybe a lion or some kind of hieroglyphic. I don't know. That's probably insensitive, but
Why is that
anyways,
insensitive?
I don't know.
Who are you gonna offend?
I don't know. It's probably not a
raise your hand.
hieroglyphic, but
Raise your hand if you're offended by hieroglyphics,
all right. Next,
and
up,
I'll be right over to your house to hit you over the head with a tack hammer because you are a retard.
I'm gonna let you try to guess what's next up here. We've got a shoe. I'm pretty sure in the past year you've said this is one of the only shoes that would get you excited and possibly camp out for.
Ooh, is the Olive Nines?
No,
Ooh,
Olive Nines are rumored to come out this year, right?
I said I would camp out for. Is it Military Blue Force?
No. I don't.
Am
think
I hitting all around it?
No. I don't think that you've heard this rumor yet. I heard it, and it's truly a rumor of like it's not confirmed that it's coming out this year, but there's talks about bringing it back out. It was a collaboration between Nike and Pata. I don't know if you would know that. You want me to show you?
Show it.
Air Max 1 chlorophyll. The denim chlorophyll green across the Air Max 1 coming back possibly this year. It's not set in stone. It is truly like just conversations being had. But I heard it from a couple different places today.
Dude, and it's even the regular size bubble. It's not the big bubble.
No, I don't think I think the only big bubble this year is going to be that royal blue big bubble. Is that coming out this year or was that last year?
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Yeah.
This is a grail for me. I mean, if this is true.
This is a beautiful shoe. The denim green looks really good. If that's what the original was, but I hope they make it as true to this original as possible.
This and the Newcastle Dunks are really the only 2 shoes that I don't currently have that I can realistically say I would buy these for a lot of money. And I haven't bought any shoes in over a year. But those 2 are on my list, very short list of. Hey, Landon's in the back. Landon's here.
Oh, there we go.
It's breaking news. That's why he's on here. That's on my very short list of shoes that I would really, really want is these guys and the New Balance, the Newcastles.
Yeah, I love these. Landon, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna jump outside the box. We need Saban is gone. It's on the screen right here. Give us your celebration. What happened today at 4:45 when this came across your phone?
So today is already an Auburn holiday because on this day in 2013, Auburn won a national title. So it was already a day to celebrate. But then when we heard that the man himself had returned to the depths of nowhere, all of sports celebrated. I think I have not felt this much hope since the moment I ascended from the depths of the baptismal pool.
Oh my gosh.
There is a peace in this galaxy that has not been felt since Adam was conceived. That's the first.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Little Nas X will pop up eating communion at any point.
Students are at Tumor's Corner as we speak, rolling the trees. They are.
Is that
That was great.
on the terms of? Is that embarrassing a little bit?
No, we fully embrace it. This is the biggest victory that we have had as a fan base since the prayer at Jordan Hare, or the kick six. This is it. Yeah. Fun fact. Saban, his first game against UT at LSU was a loss. His last game at Alabama against UT was a loss. Go Vols.
Wow, I needed to hear that. Hey, we were only like 1-14, so against Alabama with Saban as coach, but we'll take the one.
I will say this is the only positive thing that I'll say, and I cannot believe I'm even saying this on the record. Of his 17 seasons, every player that played at least 4 years with him won a national title. That's
stupid.
unreal.
That's
more of a celebration for the students. That has nothing to do with Saban. That's just good for the students. That shows that kids, it's worth duking it out for 4 years, not jumping in the portal and giving up when stuff gets tough. That's
Amen.
all.
That's fair.
Do you think that's part of why he retired? Because if he didn't go next year, that wouldn't be a stat. They haven't been there in 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what kicked him out.
I will say we hired Hugh Freeze to beat Saban, so yeah,
You were close.
Yeah, we were
so close. Would that have been his last game, or would he would have had the SEC championship still, right?
Yeah, they won the SEC championship.
No, but would they if Auburn beats Alabama, do they still go to the SEC championship?
I think so.
Okay, I thought so too. Wow. Yeah.
We
it was a
immediately thought about
fabulous
you
day.
in the beginning of the podcast. If you go back and listen, we talk about just that. I was like, it's too much newsworthy, even you aside, for us not to at least address that. Because like it or not, like all those stats is just unbelievable.
Truly. All right. Well, just in time, Landon, you can give us your pick for the NBA Sneaker of the Week. I guess this is a new little segment we got here. Let's see. There we go. These are my nominees. Not great week, I'll be honest.
There's only one decent one on here. That's the Kobe.
Yeah, the DeMar DeRozan Kobe's. Yeah.
What was Ja wearing when he tore his rotator cuff?
I don't even know. I don't even think that was like during the game. It feels like that was like
it was a practice.
It was overtime, all right? Like that's like an overtime injury.
What a crappy year for your Grizzlies guy.
You think maybe it was like shooting an actual gun? Maybe like the kickback tore his labrum?
Recoil.
Yeah.
It was. He was probably shooting off an AR.
It was probably when he did the celebration.
Dude, that was so bad. That was such a bad look.
Apparently, it's just a dance, like a New Orleans themed dance.
Yeah, either which way though, you gotta have more.
Not good. Not a good one.
Awareness.
So, yeah, I think we can all agree the Kobe's in the top right. Those Scoot Hendersons, man, those are hideous looking in that colorway.
Bad colorway.
I haven't seen a good one yet. I like the shoe actually, but I haven't seen a good colorway yet.
It's a terrible. He's not playing great. Well, the Trailblazers aren't playing very good either. What is this down on the?
Gotten better.
What is this on the right?
The gray ones
below the Kobe. Yeah, what is that?
That is. I thought they were pretty cool. That's a Steph Curry like Luxe version of his Curry flow.
So it's like leather.
I think I can't. truly tell. It looks like a full suede maybe.
Okay.
But I thought they look kind of cool.
Yeah.
To be
not
honest,
bad.
pretty low key
Different.
for Under
And
Armour.
this is Kawhi. Is that what this New Balance is?
That's not the new Kawhi. I think that's Jamal Murray.
Okay.
No, that's Maxey. Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey.
You can
Okay, I
if
didn't
you
realize
zoom
it was-
in on the money sign, his face is on that Benjamin in the money.
Okay.
On the end. I forgot to put the Kawhis in here. Did you see the new Kawhis?
No.
They look like a Walmart shoe.
Shocker.
It's bad. It is bad.
I'm really, really surprised by that.
Yeah. New Balance. Stick to retros. Their basketball stuff is not great.
It's not.
I don't
great.
hate
They're
I don't
trying,
hate those, but the all black is not good on those right here.
No, it's not.
Do you see these Jaylen Browns? I think he wore those
Yes.
for Christmas and then had somebody paint them after he wore them, right?
Yep. Had
Had
to.
to be.
So he's not currently signed by anybody, right?
I believe that's
He's
correct.
a free agent.
Yeah.
So then why wouldn't he? I guess I'm confused if that's the case. What is it because of the sweatshops? Like, and not kidding. I'm not being funny.
I guess. I don't truly know. I haven't ever taken time to actually look up like his take on this stuff. I'm sure it's out there.
So if you go watch his sneaker shopping, he talks about it a lot.
Oh, what did he say? Just truly just for the sweatshop
he's working on. He just thinks all these deals now they're old, and there's better and more unique ways to get a sneaker deal that's not signing your life over and kneeling at the altar of the brand in that. That's really what I think. That's really what he thinks.
So what's his alternative? Just to wear what he wants, or
Either
is he trying to get a deal?
I think he goes based on that sneaker shopping. I think he either goes with one of the, ironically, like one of the Chinese brands, or Li Ning or Anta or Puma or something.
Did somebody say Li Ning?
I did. And or it sounds like he's pretty interested in doing a Kyle Kuzma where he gets signed to Grailed or StockX or something like that, where he can do whatever it is he wants to do.
That'd be interesting. Maybe he'll maybe Jonathan Isaac can sign him to a deal.
Oh, Judah, whatever it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
Know what it is?
I think you're right.
But all in all, this is a trash. This is terrible.
Pretty bad. Where's PJ Tucker in this? I guess he's not playing. I don't know.
No, I think he's disturbed and disgruntled with his situation.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's next. Some more Devin Bookers. This time in a metallic purple / royal blue, but it's supposed to be metallic purple. I think this just caught the flash of the camera, so it looks a little brighter. Another Jordan 1 colorway.
I don't love this one.
Not
it's
bad.
pretty plain. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite.
No, yeah, not great. It goes with the Suns, but it kind of goes with his old school look.
Yeah.
But with this, Complex did a bunch of remakes, and free plug to one of our former guests. Go look at Trademark TV. He apparently hates these shoes.
The Bookers?
And he goes off about them being a skateboard shoe, and he goes through some of these that Complex did mock-ups of some different shoes. I still like them. I don't love all the Jordan 1 mock-ups. I think the Shattered Backboard were the best, and I don't think any of these even compare. I think these are kind of gimmicky. I like the Grinches though.
Yeah, I know these are mock-ups. This is a cool idea and bad execution. Like,
I think that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Hopefully Nike doesn't do this, but I still can't figure out, like, the Air Max 95s had bad color blocking. This the Air Max 1, why did they go with the red sole? It just looks bad.
Yeah.
Or black on the bottom. I don't know.
or anything but the red.
Yeah, too many colors on the Jordan 1s for these, I think.
Why would they even mock up a 97 or a 1 that has nothing to do with basketball?
Yeah, that's totally pointless.
It's true. Well, on Christmas Day, he wore a 95 remake.
Yes, that's true.
So maybe that's where they're getting it from. But yeah, there are better shoes out there. I mean, I feel like you could do more than a Jordan 1. Like, you could do a Jordan 3 on here, right? I mean,
I think so.
Decently. I don't know. Get something crazy. What's something crazy they could do?
The
Like
Agassiz. Agassi colorway.
I was gonna say
Bo
a
Jackson.
Moab.
Moab.
I mean, a Moab, yeah. Or like a Bo Jackson would be, but you got to add a strap for the bows.
No. I mean the
the
Auburn colorway. No, the Auburn color.
Auburn, yeah.
The
What's that?
orange and the-
Oh yeah, I gotcha. No, that would be cool. Yeah, something off of the Jordan train would be cool. I'm with Landon on the Moab. Yeah, just thought this was kind of a cool idea, but yeah, like you said, Hayes, this is poor execution. Yeah. Very limited on what we're trying to do here. I guess we've seen 2 Jordan 1s, so that's where we get all the Jordan 1s from. But moving on. Oh, Landon, this is why I wanted you on the podcast.
Oh baby. It is the year of the ASIC.
Really? You think so? Or have you already gotten a pair?
Come and gone.
Dude, I'm telling you what.
We're looking at the Kenzo collab with ASICS, the Gel Kayano. I don't know how to say that. 20.
All I gotta say is Nike better catch up because they are losing ground quickly.
Which one's your favorite out of this rainbow collage over here?
I mean, bottom right is an instant banger.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Just look at the color blocking. Are you kidding me? Honorable mention to the bottom left. Too much black in the top one. I do like the pink midsole, but I mean, I would rock all of these. I'd rock these mismatch. That would be. Oh, yeah. I mean,
is this the year
shoe.
the year that we see at least either an ASICS or a Solomon join the shoe army over there?
Oh, hands down. I mean, for sure, Solomon will be in the top 10 sneaker of the year.
No,
ASICS.
I'm asking if you're going to buy some Solomons this year.
Dude, I already own stock in Solomon.
No, that's
bullcrap.
Do not.
I don't know. I've been looking. There's some that's caught my eye, but honestly, ASIC is like they're putting on a show right now.
Yeah, but these are horrible. These
are trash.
This is obviously Pride Parade, and that's what they're going for. It's like, let's go.
Just don't give an example or whatever you're about to say. I think we can fill in the blanks. Yeah, I think ASICS has probably some of the most to gain this year, but starting off with this is not great.
Well, so the collab of the year was their it looks like it has paint splatter on them. Have you seen those?
Oh, the gallery department.
Yeah, those are reselling for like $1,000.
Yeah, I know.
What?
A crazy amount. It's like your regular OG ASICS, like the blue colorway. And it's like paint splattered on them. It's gallery department collab, and so they are like $1,000 or $2,000.
That's ridiculous.
From last year. Yeah.
You know that really bad New Balance model that we always trash? That's this equivalent on the shoe model. This is a horrible model.
Come on.
This is a really bad model of shoe. Yeah,
this is like an ASICS Action Bronson.
No, Action Bronson's better than this, but it looks more like the one. Action Bronson's looks more like the top right than anything.
Yeah.
This model, everything about this is horrible.
I hope they release a matching shirt, and a windbreaker to go with this. Oh, y'all, a whole suit.
Especially like a bathing suit with the that's for trans kids. That would be perfect for this one. You know, the tuck it suit matches those shoes. God, that'd be so sick.
Stop.
I
The
don't-
bottom right looks like a 90s tennis shoe. Tennis sneaker.
Yeah.
Anyways, Landon, I'm glad you joined right before we got onto this slide because I was probably going to skip it otherwise.
Oh,
Here we go.
Let's
I actually sent
Yeah.
this in because it's newsworthy.
Banger
We might have
after
talked
banger.
about these at some point.
Did we?
These are
Um,
incredible.
But just when they were rumored, we didn't have like I think we had only seen the sole. We hadn't seen these pictures. So this is the Crocs Juniper sneaker by Salehi Bembury. I think this is he got to design the only Crocs sneaker, right? I mean, this is it for the sneakers department.
I
What?
think they do sneakers now.
Do they?
Really?
Yeah, I think they do
Oh.
sneakers now.
I thought he
close
was
were
the
they
first one.
How close are they having a signature athlete in the NBA? I mean, we got some Skechers. Terrence Mann, Julius Randle. Isn't Julius Randle a Skechers guy now?
Yeah, I don't know if he still is, but he was to start the season. I can't imagine. Like,
Would you rather be a Croc athlete or a Skechers athlete?
Oh, Croc, 100%.
Croc.
That's more.
Croc
Why?
for sure?
Yeah.
Why would I choose Skechers?
I mean, that's great. I don't know. I don't think I'd
Unless
pick either.
unless I can have Snoop Dogg with me designing my shoe.
Okay,
'Cause he's with Skechers now. If you didn't know,
I didn't know that.
yeah, Snoop Dogg's on the Sketch train.
What is the deal with this guy, Landon? Like, what do you know about him that makes his whole wave such a big deal for people?
No clue. But he has managed to make Crocs relevant to the sneaker community. So he is their golden goose.
Wow.
Would you say he's like the
Yes.
Ronnie
Virgil.
Fike to Asics?
He's the Virgil to Nike. I mean,
Oh my gosh. That
I'm
is,
serious.
I think he's right.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, this is
I think
opening
he's-
up an entirely
but-
new demographic.
But not, I don't know, not Virgil to Nike because Nike and Nike was already a thing. Like Crocs were not a thing before this guy. Like
they were.
in
not
in
in the-
terms
not
of
in
like
this
in our area,
community.
in the
Yeah.
area that we're talking about, in sneakers and collabs and
Yeah, but Virgil took Nike into high fashion.
yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point.
The only thing I know about this is that this is apparently his thumbprint or something that
Yeah,
stole, which that's cool, but I mean, I'm just not gonna be on the Croc train. And
You know, I tried, but they do not fit my foot. I got got his regular clogs, and they not great. Not a good look.
okay,
But these might be it.
you're gonna walk them. You're gonna wear them to work.
Done.
Okay.
we'll see. All right, next up. Oh, coming soon. I'm definitely going for these Nike Air Max 90 Gore-Tex infrared.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, we got a Gore-Tex that is literally just a classic, true retro, but it's Gore-Tex materials. So I'm going for that. I would go for it without the Gore-Tex. Might be a little cheaper, but now I'll definitely take the Gore-Tex on it. Put these other two on there because that's the best of what's coming out this week. Reverse Curry, a lot of white on that shoe.
Yeah.
It looks like
Too
a
much
panda.
white.
Looks like a brown panda.
Yes.
Chinese New Year. Those remind me of a shoe you used to have, Hayes. Maybe the Hirachi utility.
Yeah. I love those shoes.
Yeah. That's
they do
probably
kind of
why I
feel that
put it
way.
on there. But
Man, he hasn't been playing. He's been hurt for long. Like nobody cares about LaMelo Ball this time around. Plus, this model is just not a great model.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to the last slide because my chat GPT finally came up for you. Salehi Bembury is a renowned American sneaker designer and creative director in the fashion industry. He started his career at Payless Shoe Source,
Makes
and
sense.
later joined Yeezy as a designer. So that's a big jump.
Really big jump
to Yeezy. His breakthrough, however, came when he joined Versace as the head of sneakers and men's footwear. And now I guess he's just out on his own, maybe. I don't know if he still works for Versace or not. But now he's doing the Crocs thing. So how do you go from
making Crocs
Payless?
relevant?
Payless Shoe Source? Is that the same as, I'm assuming that's the store, Payless.
Gotta be, yeah.
But golly, how do you get from one to the other?
Yeah, what do you even compare that to?
I don't know.
And then he went into Versace sneakers.
Head of sneakers for Versace and men's footwear. Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
That's all I got for Inside the Box. Landon, here's your trivia. We've already, Hayes has already got it, but you're a golf guy, so you may know this. You might not know who all three of these people are, but
Nike Drop Tiger, man.
I know, we talked about that. But do you know who these three people are? You know the guy in the middle. Tony Finau?
Finau, yeah.
Yeah. Guy on the left is Haloti Nada, and the guy on the right is Jabari Parker. Any of the? Do you know the two guys on the right and left?
Know what all these men have in common?
They're all cousins. I don't know how that works.
Wait, what were you going to say that they all have in common?
What was I going to say?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Oh, I actually had a decent guess.
He had a few decent guesses. Jordan athletes, which two of them were for sure. And then his other guess were they're all Mormon, which they could be. We haven't confirmed or denied.
No, dude, listen. Jabari Parker is a Mormon. And so I was like, well, that's a random thing. I wonder if they're all Mormons.
Well, all I know is Finau might be Mormon, but I know he's from Utah, I believe. So,
which makes a lot of sense if you're,
I'm Googling it right now for you, Hayes.
Yeah. I don't care. It's not.
Not pulling up for me. Anyways, that's all we've got for Inside the Box. What else y'all got?
Go back to the question. Landon, did you know this is our 150th episode?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Keep it G-rated.
If you have any, I'd love help here because I don't have any. I've sat here and tried to think of, I could tell you really bad. I could tell you some funny but not appropriate stories. But this is, it's a tough question.
I wish I could receive the news that Nick Saban had retired 150 times.
Oh, okay.
Receive that. Hayes, also, all three of them are Mormon. So way to go.
No way.
You got it by proxy.
Yes.
Wasn't what I was looking for,
wow.
But they all three are Mormon.
How about that? What a guess.
It makes sense, I guess, if they're cousins but still, very, very good guess.
I don't have anything off the top of my head about this 150 times. Sorry, Fry Guy. I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know if I have anything either. Oh, I don't know. I think Fry Guy signed off, but he'll hear this eventually. So we were out celebrating a friend's 30th birthday this weekend, and got another member of the 14 and up club. Yeah. We have a ton of 14 and up. Like, Fry Guy needs to start this group chat. This guy says he has over 100 pairs of shoes that we don't know if he's actively trying to sell all 100 of those, but all 14s. So look, our big feet support group needs to be popping on this, because I told him, I was like, look, we've had at least, I know, Fairbanks and Fry Guy and Trey, all three fit size 14s. So we need to get these guys, get them together or something, because this guy's got shoes to offload.
Yeah.
When they had a child, he said he had to move his shoes to his parents' house because they were taking up the whole nursery before their daughter was born. So he said over 100. Not sure what the dead stock ratio is though, but still,
Who
size
cares?
14, man.
Fry Guy.
He's got bankroll on that. So
Get
I
on
told
it,
him I would
Fry.
help him. He said he would come on the podcast. So I said, look, the invitation's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold up. Why are you wearing a pearl necklace?
Oh, you missed that story too.
What?
We both
I
got
got this for
jewelry.
Christmas, man.
We both got jewelry for Christmas.
Yeah. You got to go back in the episode.
Oh gosh, I don't have time for that.
Listen to the Christmas gift story. These are real pearls, man. Freshwater, not saltwater though. Apparently that means it's lower class. But you told us last week we're a high class podcast, so these are my podcast pearls now. All right, Hayes. We covered merch. Nothing new, nothing new out yet, right? We've got some designs.
No,
we're working on stuff. We
I'm
haven't
not trying
released
to
anything.
overwhelm folk. I will say, my fellow members of the pod, get some merch and wear it, and tell me what you want, and I'll get it to you for the low.
All right. We've also got another viewer popped up on here. Let's go.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
We only got 3.5 minutes.
Hey, also, German is the German guy. Steady. He's steady. Like he's here. He's a regular listener. And so if you are from Germany, please reach out to us. If you're listening from Germany right now and my voice is coming and hitting your eardrums, please DM us on Instagram. I don't know if I can ship anything to Germany, but we'll figure out how to get something to Germany.
Yes.
So please let
Hey,
us know.
I will second that. We would love to send you something.
Hey,
and I don't know where
figure out
that
where
is.
our customers are. Were you able to figure out what states these people are in?
Tennessee, at least all the ones that I've seen so far.
Okay.
All right. Hayes, what's our format for drops? Or how long are we going quarterly?
Yeah, let's do it once a quarter.
Once a quarter?
I do say I'll tell you I have special shirt. I have a special shirt for Martin Luther King Day. And I have a special shirt for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And so I think I'll try to do the
Valentine's Day shirt that I saw was a little insensitive towards the current climate that we're in.
Really?
I think so. We could talk about it offline.
I thought it was dope.
Y'all, have you heard? Did y'all see the news about the tunnels in New York City?
I did hear about these tunnels. It was like under a church, right?
Did they find Mario World? Did they go into level 1 and 2 in Brooklyn?
Y'all just Google it. It's wild. 2024 is unhinged.
Mikey
wants the I'm sorry,
the Mickey logo.
Yeah, send me that. Send me that one that we
I'll work on that one. We'll get a drop based around that. I think we got to do theme drops. Maybe we'll get on that. Maybe what we do is the four of us, like we'll put like 20 shirts up there, and then we pick we all vote on what our favorites should be for the drop.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, what I will say is I've gotten it's not pushback, just like comments that, I mean, let's be real. It's a podcast. Like, how do you make things that are like, that's been in my head the whole time I've been coming up with these ideas, is like, I mean, this isn't that great of you got to go outside the box for it to be even something that anybody would want to wear, in my opinion. Not that our logos and all that kind of stuff aren't cool, but like that's all my motivation is stuff like the broke thing that's cool. And okay, I guess it's a stretch, right? Don't get me wrong, but
we can do our PSAs. But I think I don't think I have it on here. The wear your sneakers that we had as a PSA, that would be a decent shirt with the Jordan 1 footprints. It's low key, but I think that's fits our brand. So we'll include it.
Yeah,
we'll keep going. All right. That's all
Any
I've
other
got.
ideas y'all got? Mike's getting us with some ideas.
Yeah.
Y'all send it. I will put together just about everything, or anything. I've had a really good time doing it. Turns out this is like a stress relief thing. I'm like,
Can you do a in loving memory Mike Vrabel t-shirt?
Declare him deceased.
maybe.
Maybe like airbrushed themed.
Rip.
Rip.
Like Panama City font.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Any we're just gonna ignore the clock. We're gonna go long. Any more than sneakers moments this week?
I mean, today
Today was your more than okay. That's fair.
I'm still processing it all. It's unlocked a joy inside me that I just didn't know was existed.
Look, if that joy brings you to the podcast more, then
yeah, I agree.
I'm here for it.
I concur. The closest thing I have to more than sneakers moment is what Landon is describing is we had a Tragic Bananas event, like an official league event this past weekend, and it was these kids. You would have thought that they played their first NBA game. How much they've talked about it. I did a spreadsheet with all the stats. There's a hype video on the Instagram. Go watch it. It's hilarious. It's great. Evan Richardson did it. He recorded all, and it's such a great video. But that is my more than sneakers moment. Is that is just this? It has taken on this life of its own in the best way. It feels like you guys know what it feels like. It feels like the heyday. It feels like the heyday. It feels like 2015.
Just wait till it warms up. I'll get the new church kids in on it.
Yeah, you should.
I'll have you come explain for me.
Well, listen, there's a waiver. Look, if you want to play, there's a waiver wire. Like I have it set up like an actual league. So we did a draft.
Do you have 4 teams or 2 teams?
It's 4 teams right now.
4 teams.
So there's
awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, it's for real.
Can I buy an expansion team?
I don't know if we're there yet.
Okay.
Okay. But
I want to buy the whole league. How much?
You're welcome to. I actually sent an email to Dude Perfect because I feel like that's our. I think Dude Perfect. Look, I keep saying this, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like it's like we are James Naismith, and I put the peach basket up on a pole for the first. I feel like that's what's happening, and so. How cool would have that been if you got to ride that wave and see where it went? And I've tried to get other people that are our audience for that to be involved. If that'd be so cool. If that would
be cool.
Happen. Anyway, we'll see where it goes.
All right. With that, anybody learn anything this week?
Oh, we know what Landon's learned.
I learned that Alabama is just a bunch of quitters. That's what I learned.
Oh, wow.
Don't win 3 years in a row and they're out. Man, that's rough.
They lost their 5-star wide receiver recruit. First decommit.
That's
great.
The
news.
All
righty. Well, if that's it, then
you know what? No. This is totally connected. This is this was kind of on my mind, but now I'll piggyback off what Landon said. There's been so many times that there was typically we do this on Tuesday nights, and last night we couldn't. Everybody was tied up. There's been many nights that I didn't want to do this podcast. And when I get on, we start talking, it all changes. And what I've learned is a continued message of not giving up and never quitting and just keep on pushing on. And in a life, you're going to get involved with a lot of things that you don't necessarily want to do, but it's the right thing to do. And or turns out you really, really love it. And so stick with things, stick with it.
It was beautiful. Truer
Thank you.
words probably have been said, but not as well as that.
I appreciate it.
And with that, this is us signing off for episode 130. You could be anywhere in the world.
130?
I mean, 150. Sorry, I don't know where I got 130. 130. 150. Gosh, I'm discounting us 20 weeks. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. We love you all, and we'll see you next week.
Love you guys.
Peace.
We need to do a live one.